Testing. Testing. Oh, there we go. All right. I am online for another indie game stream, another week of excellent indie games that have come in. And this week we've got some real bangers, as usual. And it's the pretty much the day before Easter. So for those of you who are celebrating Easter, a happy belated Easter to all of you. I won't be streaming tomorrow night because the Easter holidays. But we'll be back as usual for the cooperative stream next week. But I managed to sneak in a stream right before Easter came because I've got a bunch of new games I wanted to show the people who follow the streams. A shout out to all of the alternate tech channels where I'm growing faster than any of the mainstream ones. Goes to show you how popular the platforms like Rumble and Odyssey and BitChute are. So yeah, if you like these streams too, I have a backup channel where I keep a backup of all the streams, more for the benefit of the developers when I find bugs and issues and suggestions. But if you want to go and check that out, check out Skill Incarnate. You'll be able to find my main channel and the backup one. Now, for tonight, we've got a bunch of games. The first one is a city builder. I haven't played one in quite a while, and this is Goblins of Elderstone. It's a bit of a lighter city builder, as you can see from the visuals. The goblins are pretty much a hardy little race, but often they are the bad guys. They're usually the dudes you're trying to hunt down as the mighty heroes. But in this game, we play the goblins. So we're here to try and make sure this village survives and to stop their enemies, the undead, from taking them out. Now, I have been playing a bit of the game and I've really, really enjoyed it to the point where I was very keen to share it with you guys. As you can see, I've completed most of the opening of the game. We're a fair bit into the campaign, approximately 6 years in. So all of my little goblins have progressed from living under rocks and living in caves to building their very own city. We've got a breeding hall, or the warrens, where the goblins populate, and we've got some spare housing. We've also got my Goblin King, which is me. And you can see that we've got breeders. They're making the next generation of goblins. We're growing pretty heavily at the moment. I'm going to need to build some more housing soon. They're collecting berries from these elderberry bushes, and I've also just started collecting frogs as well. So goblins eat pretty hardy. They'll have almost anything. I am going to need to create another collection spot here. So let's do that. We need a storage about here. Let's build it here, say. Now, the main problem for me is actually population. As fast as these guys do breed, we start off with only a few goblins, very few, and the undead, our enemies, are always trying to take us out. So I'm hoping these other issues we can resolve today too. We need to get some more frogs, which are we're taking care of now. Got some frogs coming in. Probably need some weapons as well. We need a bit of everything right now. Let's see the toolmaker hunt, how that's going. Here we go. So the toolmaker hut is going well. We don't have a whole lot of wood. Again, it's just the way it is, where we're kind of low on everything right now. And that's because our workforce is so small. So I'd like to get some more goblins on the go. But we don't have any goblins that aren't already working. So what happens is, unlike other city builder games, you do need to keep a large amount of your goblins not employed in any particular job, because they're the ones that will collect goods and distribute them. Whereas goblins who are in these jobs, so this frog catcher, he's just going to bring the frogs back to the hut. He's not going to actually do anything apart from that. And if we don't have some spare goblins doing all of the grunt work, then everything's going to grind to a halt. So our food problem is sorted. We really need to get some more sticks and rocks. Something chronic. We don't have any free goblins, that would be why. I don't know who else I can free up, because every single goblin's doing... Maybe we'll free just one up. I've got the food going well. We were actually on the brink of starvation, but I've collected two of these storage bins here, which are gathering all of the food, and then I'm going to get another goblin gathering stone, because as you can see, we're just about out of stone. We're just about out of wood. And firewood we're okay, but the winter's coming. We're going to need to start smashing that out very soon, so the lumber mill's hard at work. I am going to maybe... Let's see if I can... Planks. We don't have a whole lot of those, so we'll keep it going for now. Maybe we will stop lumber. I might stop lumber and then prep for winter. The cycle of years works very fast in this game, and every winter the undead in here, in this elder graveyard, will start to rise, and then we have to get some defenses on the go. I am probably going to need to build another defensive tower, which I'm going to do now. I keep forgetting to do so. Let's build a watchtower. Oh, a guard tower. What do I need for that? Faithful. Okay. Maybe that's probably a better move, to get the Faithful first. Actually, no, I won't. We need stone. Damn. Okay, not much we can do. We just got to wait for our population to grow, because everybody's doing something. I feel like we got okay logs, but there's... Yeah, let's maybe just chuck him out. It's going to slow down wood production, but we've got a fair few logs going. And kindling, we need... Yeah, we should be fine. He's getting there. I really need to increase job priority on stone gathering right now, because we're really low on stone. Oh, another goblin. So usually goblins are born roughly one per year, give or take, which sounds like a lot, but we're 7 years in and I started off with about 8 goblins. I'm up to 16, so yeah, it's slow going, and you're always looking for more goblins. The only problem is, obviously, as the goblins expand, I need to keep finding more food to keep them fed. Okay, let's have a look and see. We need... You got frogs, bro. Oh, he needs weapons. Okay, let's get that on the go. Weapon crafting. Weapon crafting. Okay, let's... Since I know it's going to need stone and wood, it makes sense to place this somewhere central to the city. Wondering, I can't really get it in here. It's too... It's going to be packed in here. Okay, maybe let's just put it here for now. Okay, we got more skellies. I can't really do much about that because what I can do though is we're going to assign goblins to the watchtower. And we're going to need weapons as well. Without weapons, they still can defend themselves, but it's just not as efficient. But there's not much I can do because the weapon crafting hut isn't ready yet. So, yeah, you really do in this game. Unlike a lot of other city builders, which give you at least the beginnings of a city, you start with literally nothing. You've got a warren, one warren, and a handful of goblins, no food, no resources, no building materials, nothing. You just basically trying not to die. So let's have a look and see where these skellies are going to come from. I assume from the north. They can spawn from anywhere there's a graveyard, so there's some wheat over there. Yeah, clever guys. I don't know where they're... Ah, here we go. They're coming from the left area of the map, which is okay. This tower covers the whole city. That's why I put it here. I know one tower isn't really the most ideal, but these towers are very expensive to build, and I want to build more. But again, I'm constrained by resources right now, so. You, my friend, you need to speed this up. Okay, I'm not quite sure why these guys aren't opening fire yet. Can someone please start shooting them? No? Okay, this is not good. Oh, the king's out. Oh, Bobbles is nearly dead too. Good job, Keggers. So Bobbles the chief, I'm the king. Oh, we didn't lose any goblins. That's good. That could have gone really bad. We need to prepare better for next time. I'm not sure why the tower, this tower is set up to guard the village. I don't know why they didn't start firing, but... Yeah, Bobbles is pretty hurt. Okay, let's get these guys back to base. We need to also build some more housing as well. I don't know why you're starving, mate. I've got plenty of food. Let's get you guys... back home again. Oh, there we go. Keggers is full health again. We just have to be really careful during the winter. The king is cowering in fear for some reason. He just fought off a bunch of skellies. He should be happy. People are not happy at the moment, though. Alright. I don't know why you guys are... doing what you're doing. Maybe go home. Okay, there we go. It was defend mode was on. They should go back to normal now. Yep, beautiful. Everyone's happy. Okay, so then our next priority is, of course, to make sure that people have enough houses to live in. And I think putting another grand hall over here would help. Maybe over here. Because I'm kind of running out of space. We've got all the housing here, but I can't... I want to try and keep everything central if I can, because if I take it too far, they're not going to be covered by the tower. So I'm going to build out this way, and then I can put a second tower here. Main reason why is there's not really much out here that's going to attack me. I'm going to be attacked mainly from the south and from the north. So I probably don't want to build in those directions. I want to build this way and this way. And this is pretty safe in here, this little warren, but it's mainly taken up by the frog catcher area. We need to get some weapons on the go. We need a lot of stuff. We need everything, basically. I am not going to trade at the moment because I don't have any stuff to trade with. Our resources are very limited, so I can't really sell anything at the moment. Let's just make sure we've got... Oh! So I just got an achievement, which is none of my goblins have died during the winter. We survived. This game kind of takes a few cues from Frostpunk. The cold and the process of trying to stay alive during the winter is kind of very Frostpunky, which I love. And this game, despite it being cute and cuddly and very kind of very cozy, or at least a cozy look, it can be anything but. It's quite a challenging game. That being said, though, there are several different game modes. So if you want a cozy game, you can have a cozy game. I'm not playing it that way. I'm playing it in survival mode because I'm a masochist and all that. Got to have my challenge. Here comes the trader. I don't really have anything for you right now. I'm sorry, my friend. We are at capacity, by the way, too. I'm going to get this warren built, so let's just up that priority right now. Let's go. We've got to get this built, or we're going to have goblins without homes. We've got plenty of spare goblins now. So what I can do is, let's have a look and see what we're low on. We're low on wood, so let's get some of that going. There we go. We're low on tools. Again, I can't really get this any faster because it's because of the bottleneck with wood. So we're gonna not worry about that for now. These trees are fair game though. They've got the elder tree, any elder resource. So these elder bushes and elder trees are essentially infinite resources, and they will grow smaller trees around them. So that's why I built this village here. It's central. We have an infinite food source, infinite wood source, and we've also got the water here. It's a really good location for a base, but the problem is we're surrounded by enemies, so it's a bit of a double-edged sword. I could have built up against a wall, like here, for example, but if I was to build here, then there's no food nearby, so I chose to build where all my resources are at my fingertips, but as a consequence, we're going to be attacked from all directions. So I don't have the ability. I'd love to be able to build a wall, but you got to remember these are goblins, so it makes sense why we don't have state-of-the-art resources. Come on, gobbies, we need sticks. We need sticks, mate. There we go. I'll prioritize them getting some sticks. And we don't really need anyone on these rocks right now. We got plenty now. Okay, so weapon crafter, we're gonna add someone to that. Bones. Oh bugger, we need bones. Okay, let's have a look and see if we can find a bone pile. Oh, look at that. It's a bone pile right there. Okay. Gathers bones. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's get this right about here. Now I'm going to need to build another tower up this way, so let's do that next. I didn't want to expand to the north, but I don't have a choice because I need these. I need this bone tower. Let's have a little bit of overlap with our towers. I think one here is perfect. Oh, I can't overlap. Okay, oh no, there we go. Let's get the position just so. Savage. Okay, we've got our warrens. Yep, we're all good. So these guys ought to start at least collecting frogs once we can build weapons for them. Which we can't do until we get bones, so let's pop you there. Beautiful. So with each year, our goblin army expands, our village expands, and also our needs expand. Food's going to be a big problem for me. I really like the way they handle the goblins in this game. The goblins are basically a very low-tech race. You're not going to be building large-scale horticulture, agriculture. You are going to be dealing with very low-tech solutions, given goblins are goblins, right? You wouldn't expect to see an army of goblins building the high tech, farms, fields, all that sort of stuff, all that high quality buildings you'd expect. These guys are very much subsistence living. They've got the most basic of technology, so. Which is fine, like, it's very law friendly. Okay, so that bone hut is nearly finished, and then when the bone hut's finished, we can start making bones. I really like this game. I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did. I think the thing that I really like is there's just a right mix between humour and quirkiness and an actual challenging gameplay. Because you look at something like this and you'd be like, I get really bored with this game because it doesn't take itself seriously. It's going to be made just for little kids. It's not the case. It's actually quite challenging making it through the winter. The only reason why we made it through the winter, I mean, look at my reserves now. If I hadn't have cut a ton of firewood, these guys would have died of the cold. So you've really got to swap all your efforts around. You've got a very low population, and even a single goblin dying can be a huge loss. That's why I was worried about those skeleton attacks, and why we need to get this. We need to get some weapons up and running, and we need to get them up and running now. Okay, excavator, please start excavating bones. There we go. Now, unfortunately, you can't build roads. I wish you could build roads. It seems like a very haphazard village as you look at this. I mean, look, there's buildings everywhere. If you build buildings close enough, you can kind of build a small road between them, but you can't just build a road going through the village as you do with other city builders. I'm not sure why they did that. Maybe it was because of the whole goblin, the goblin motif. Oh, a warg. I wonder if we can... Ooh, we can tame wargs? Oh, yeah. How do we do that? Warg den. Wall. Okay. That's going to be a while. Oh, our food's going down too. That is not a good sign. Let's just get them gathering berries. I wonder if I can build other sources of food. Burrows, a well. I don't think I can. We can get hemp, but obviously not for the purpose we were hoping for. Yeah, there's no other food solutions. I find the food is the hardest thing to manage in this game because usually in other games you kind of race for a agricultural solution. You get farms, get all of that good stuff, and then in the late game you've pretty much built up your own agricultural markets, and then you don't have to worry about food. Whereas in this game, it's always a bit of a challenge because I can't build additional farms. I can't build horticulture. I'm actually completely reliant upon whatever we can scavenge, which can be a bit of a challenge in the colder months because in the winter. Food and wood becomes very scarce. So we got winter coming up, and I still don't have what I need. I'm worried about the next attack. Seriously worried. Now let's see if this woodcutter hut's... Surely we're bones. We've got bones. Let's have a look and see. Bones, bones, bones. Logs, stone, iron, bones. I've still got 0 bones. What? Why? Why? We should be swimming in bones. We got firewood for sure. We've got basic tools because we've got 18 of those. Right. Oh, 17. That's still plenty. And we need weapons, but we need... I mean, I can't get basic weapons until these guys start churning out some bones, so... You boys going to have to work harder, put in the hard yards, son, because winter's coming. And times are getting pretty tough for the old goblins. Basic weapons. Well, yeah, I'm trying to build them, mate. I've got... Is this guy carting... Is he carting... Please tell me carting bones. Basic weapons, yes. Oh, finally, our first shipment. It took bloody forever. Hey, Frost, how you going, man? Happy Easter. I don't know if you... you're a little different to me. I don't know if you celebrate Easter, but I hope you don't take offence in me saying Happy Easter. It's a belated Easter. It's Easter tomorrow, but well, technically it's Easter Friday tonight, but usually I do stuff with the family on the Saturday, so we're probably going to go. My wife works for a local charity, so she does charity stuff usually over Easter. So I usually mind the kids, and she'll go and do they usually just do charity drives for the homeless. They'll do Easter Mass. I don't know if you I think you Ramadan's your equivalent. Sorry, correct me if I'm wrong. From what I've spoken with Lukey, that's kind of the equivalent. Like you have a celebration. Yeah, we do. Usually it's every well, on the Sunday is kind of the big Easter day. But I got a bunch of games I've been playing this week, so I thought I'd show a few. And I've got some really interesting ones next week, some super underground obscure games. Because I've been getting some really underground games that I like, but some are a little bit, shall we say, darker in tone. And I figured I know that some people might find them a little bit potentially on the nose, but I kind of like games that push the envelope. So often I will put my hand up for these. The ones this week are the ones we're showing tonight are pretty standard. Oh, we made it. Okay, we've made it into the mid game. A hooded stranger approaches the village with a slow and cautious step of an ancient one. Her face is lost in shadow and her voice is whisper like wind in a cavern. She asks to meet the king. It's foolish for the king to bare his belly. Send other goblins? No, that's cowardly. Goblins should be open to weary travellers. The king will greet this stranger with open arms. I will speak with her. The stranger bows to the king and chuckles to herself as she shuffles away. At her heels, gifts spring up from the dirt like magic flowers. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not. I don't fully know all the celebrations. I know you got Ramadan and Eid or Eid, the one you told me about. So, yeah, Catholics have. We mainly have Christmas and Easter, the two big ones for us. So, yeah, but I mean, we generally we're pretty. Most businesses close down for Easter. My workplace closed down for a few days over Easter, so I get a couple of days off. So no complaining from me. All right, we got some weapons. Okay, this time when the undead come, we're gonna smoke them. We're gonna smoke them hardcore. Wow, look at this year. Ever since I got my food, and my population is exploding. We got the army just growing. Okay. Yes, I do. It is Paragnosia Museum. You beat me to it. I actually I didn't know about this game, and I took a look at it, and I'm like, I'm not going to like it. But I'll tell you, I played it, and it's one of the best horror games I've played. It's really good. I had no idea about Paragnosia. I started playing it last week, and Bobbles loves horror games. Like he's into Five Nights at Freddy's and kind of those sort of horror games. And I'm like, you've got to play this game. It is brilliant. It is. It's super scary. And I play a lot of horror games, but this one I'm kind of desensitized to horror games because I've played so many, but this one genuinely scared me. It is actually really scary. One thing too is the developer did send me the original Paragnosia ages ago, and I think I just kind of never got around to showcasing it. So we're definitely gonna have some fun. You get to see me being terrified for a bit. So yeah, no, it's good. It's a really good game. It's really good, and such a simple concept too. Yeah, we're out of sticks. We need some bundles of sticks. How are we off for everything else? I think we're kind of starting to stabilize now. I've got, yeah, good. Our tools are going up. We've got some weapons. It's good. I'm happy with this. Wood is kind of not great right now. I'm thinking of maybe getting more people on the wood. Maybe we'll build another woodcutter hut. Actually, I probably will do that. Since we've got the extra numbers. Lumber mill. No, what a woodcutter's hut. Woodcutter's hut. Oh, of course, we need sticks. Need sticks. Okay. Hurry up, boys. Get those sticks, son. I Oh really? I think they sent it to me a while ago, and I just had a look at it and I wrote it off. I was like, oh, it's just another Five Nights at Freddy's style horror game. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. And they sent me the new one, and well, the publisher mentioned it, and I'm like, oh, nah, it's not my thing. And then they're like, no, you like horror games. This is one you want to try. So I'm like, they've never steered me wrong. So I tried it. I haven't finished the game yet. And I've done probably about I've had about like a dozen tries at it, and I've been smoked every single time. So I thought I'll play it on stream. You get to see me crap myself and and play the game. And it's savage though. It's a really good game. I feel stupid. I haven't played it before now, to be honest. Oh, what's going on here? Got an enemy? Come on, boys. I wish you could zoom in. I'm clicking on the... Where's the enemies? So I click on where these people are, but it doesn't go to them. That's probably my only complaint with the game. It's really hard when you're getting attacked to see what's going on. Come on, I got a full watchtower. What's going on, boys? Can we... Can someone tell me what's going on? I built all these weapons. Okay, let's go back to normal for now. I think we're good. Oh yeah, I haven't played Monster Hunter. I haven't played any of them. I'm still kind of I'm still in my Dark Souls phase. So I said to myself, once I've finished all the Souls-like games I want to play, then I'll move on to onto Monster Hunter. God Eater 2. I've heard of that game. It's kind of Monster Hunter-ish. Okay, who's getting attacked? There's no one there, though. Bros, what's... Oh, skeletons are coming in. Okay. Are we... No? They didn't even give me a warning this time. They just rolled up on me. Oh, damn, he killed one of my... Oh, bugger. This is not good. How'd this go so wrong? What are you guys doing? You're just sitting there. This town watch just... I don't know what they're smoking. Can someone please do something? Is this guy... He's just standing there. Why are you standing there, bro? What are they doing? They're just standing there doing nothing. Can I... I'm going to try and load back. That didn't seem... That did not seem very fair to me that I assigned those guys to mind the tower and then they just walked to... unthinking, they just walked to the tower and then just let themselves be brutally murdered. Let's maybe save the game in case this goes south. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I think that's probably something they could definitely improve. Because I've built weapons and I've built towers and I've assigned people. There's people in the towers, so there's no reason why they shouldn't be defending. That's the whole point. Let's have a look. Yeah, they've got I mean, not a whole lot, but I mean that's the best I can do right now. And even without weapons, something I should mention, tools and weapons, an absence of them does not prevent your goblins from attacking. It just speeds up their efficiency at attacking. So obviously with weapons they do a lot more damage. There's no reason why these guys should not be opening fire when we have skellies coming in. So I'm going to assign additional skellies. Skelly defense. Look at this guy. What are you doing, bro? Look, you're just letting them roll up. Okay. I'm going to take these guys out of the tower because if I don't, they're just going to get killed again. So that we're going to have to lose this tower. It is what it is. And all I'm going to do is hope that when they get to the main village, I'm just gonna hope these guys aren't so stupid to... I'm not a big fan of losing these buildings, but also at the moment my army, my goblins are just too precious to waste. It takes a year to replenish my goblins, whereas I can rebuild these buildings later, so it is what it is. I'm gonna take it on the chin. What I will do though is I will destroy this building, and I will destroy this building as well, and refund the resources. So I didn't lose anything, and hopefully that will... I mean, they're going to get to here. Oh, there we go. Come on, guys. If these guys attack the central village, we've got a much better chance of being able to stop them. Oh, finally this tower is actually doing something. Okay. I'm going to lose someone no matter what I do, so... This is bad. This is not good at all. I don't know what this tower's doing. You're in range, bro. Just take him out. Like... They're just really slow. Okay, well, that was not great. I did lose some guys, but what can you do, right? I've got such a small amount of resources that all I can do is just try and keep everybody alive. We need some priests as well. Which, of course, I can't do because I don't have the resources, so... Well, we made it through winter. Nobody froze to death, but a few people did die, and we've got some corpses on the ground that we need to get rid of because if we don't, we're going to end up with another undead outbreak. But yeah, the only thing about this game I'm not a big fan of is the pathing. Sometimes like these guys are just like suicidally dumb. If they're going to fill out some orders, they won't stop to defend themselves. They'll literally walk through an enemy army and just get slaughtered. So you do need to micromanage to a massive degree your units, which I'm not a big fan of. But we're going to try and make it through this winter before I at least move on to the next game. I think to properly showcase this, I'd play through 3 or 4 or maybe 5 more winters and show you the late game. So this kind of I'd say like early to mid game. After we're 12 years in, and the village is starting to get to the point where it's getting quite large. So late game is where you get where you'll get your wargs, where you'll get you'll be able to unlock things like mining, smelting, all the stuff you would see early game in another city builder. And the reason I know why they've done this is because goblins aren't going to be using tool smithies and agriculture. It makes the game a lot more challenging, especially with the skeletons. And I like the magic approach to the game, that you need to build temples and cleanse the undead. It's just the whole pathing thing. Yeah, well, yeah, you do have a point there, Frost. But yeah, the problem is that population in this game is very important. Like in other city builders, you just kind of write off that you're going to be losing some units. In this game, you don't have a lot. Like I have 20 goblins. I start off with 8, so it's taken me 12 years to get my population, and I lost 2 goblins in the last attack, which is actually quite a big hit. But we're going to try and make it through the winter. But yeah, look, I like this game. I do like this game. It's a bit rough around the edges. But for a city builder, you could do a lot worse. Oh, there we go. I did make it through the 3rd winter. Although it's weird. Okay. So I guess that can't be right. I've been playing longer than 3 years. Okay, we've got a disease. Oh, okay, we're definitely gonna need. We're gonna need that shaman hut about now, which I can't do just yet. Priests. We don't. I don't have the resources just now. Let's collect that. And I think for now we'll stop making firewood. I think we're okay for firewood. Lumber mill, we will assign some lumber boys. And we did lose a lot of progress in that last winter. We got hit pretty hard. Losing 2 of my goblins was a pretty nasty strike to my productivity. So I'm going to try and see if we can make it through to the next winter, and then we'll move on to the next game. But what I was thinking, I'm going to get one when I get a later stream. I'm going to do a city builder stream, and just pick like 2 or 3 city builders, and then come back once I'm late game. So late game in this. Maybe I'll pick something like I've got Timberborn as well. That's a really good one. I've got another one called Kaiser Punk, which is awesome. I mean, I could go OG, play Frostpunk. Frostpunk is fantastic. I've got both of those games, thanks to the fantastic developers there. I've been meaning to return to Frostpunk. I've played that a fair bit. And generally, it's not fair, but I do find myself comparing every city builder I play to Frostpunk, which I know is not super fair, because that's the best city builder out there. But can't help it. It's one of those things. Okay, let's just wait for those guys to cut some logs down. Okay, and we need to build the bone collector. The excavator. There, and we also need to build a temple, which of course we don't have the resources just yet, so. Okay, I don't know what these guys are doing. They've really taken their time on gathering those trees. Oh, I see the problem. I need storage up here. So what I can do is I can move this. Move to here, and then they're not going to be running. That's why wood's taking so long. It's because there's no storage bins next to it. They're walking the long way. They're going the long way. Okay, let's assign a goblin there. That ought to speed things up a bit. There we go. Silly me. You don't need roads in this game, but you do need storage bins. And because I have, I've kind of localized them in the south area of the village. That was a bit dumb. So I could probably move this one. Let's move this as well. Move this. Oh, that's pretty close to the bone area. I don't think we need to move it. I think it's okay where it is. Because I could probably, what I could do is move this. Maybe move it to here. Just so it's close. Like, there we go. So now I can get stuff from the boneyard to here as well. There we go. That ought to start speeding things up a little for me, hopefully. And we will store another one there. And what do I need to upgrade this? Stone, of course. And can I upgrade this? No, I cannot. Yeah, I did check I could upgrade buildings, but most of the base buildings in the game you can't upgrade. And can I upgrade this? Oh, okay, that would let me get more goblins. I haven't been able to because I've only just unlocked the lumber mill, so we're gonna have to wait for some more resources. But we'll play through the next winter, see if I can recover. I don't know why no one's building. Let's just add this as a priority right now. That seems to have fixed my wood collection problem at least. And I've got too many elevated priorities. Let's maybe just move that. Right. Okay. Our next priority is the Faith Hall, which we need stone. I've got stone. I've got stone. Stone. Is it a different type of stone? No. Rocks. Oh, okay. Stone mine. Ah, there we go. Okay. I've got rocks, but not stone. So, see if I can... Can I place it near there, or... You've got stone, but not rocks. Rock piles. Where do we put the stone mine, then? Maybe up here? Can't build it in here. I've obviously got to build it in a specific location. Ah, okay. It needs to be up here. So I can't build it here or here. It's going to have to be here. Okay. I mean, that's not great. That means I'm going to be kind of moving my village away from... That's the closest deposit I can find, though, so... That's okay. We will do it. We will make it through. I said I'll make it to winter, and I'm going to make it to winter. I may need to... one of the things about these games is you'll do a run, you'll get completely stomped, and then you'll go back and do a second run, and then you'll get a bit better, and the third and the fourth. This is actually I think my third attempt at the game. I didn't make it past the second winter. All my goblins died because I didn't have enough firewood, and the time after that, a disease, which is the problem I'm having now. I'm trying to build, what I want to build is the Faith Hall, but of course I can't without stone, so we're doing that now. Getting someone over there. The main challenge is having enough goblins to be able to build, and it's... Despite the game having a rather simplified building system, there's still quite a lot of complexity here. You got to work around the fact that the goblins can't make mines, and not until the late game. So metallurgy and smelting and that, which is something you would find early game in most city builders, in the late game is something that you most of the stuff you're building is going to be out of sticks and trees, and that means that. Usually I would be encircling this city in a wall. I would be setting up catapults and ballistas and all that stuff you would expect in a medieval strategy game. But these guys are goblins. They don't have any of that tech. It's all down to, throwing bones and sticks and rocks, which makes a city defense a little bit harder when you don't have access to the high-tech stuff. I think it just kind of adds to the game's charm, though. It can be frustrating, but then you realize it's very law friendly. Goblins are not going to have high tech resources. One oh, why are you causing chaos? How are you starving? I've got 73 food, bro. Get some food. Oh, okay, because he saw all the death and destruction. He's not too happy right now. Okay, please start cutting wood. There's trees all around, man. Just get these. I've cut them all down. I don't know why they're picking... That's the thing in this game. It's the only thing that I'm not a fan of is the pathing. I can mark trees. You can see I've marked these trees. This one has logs. This one has logs. I don't know why he's going to the furthest possible location for trees. It's not a big deal. It's just that it kind of is a bit frustrating because what you usually do is you mark sections of trees. Like I would drag and create a markable logging section and say, I want you to work here. But unfortunately, I can't do that right now. I don't know why you're going over there, bro. Okay, and then we need a fresh We need a fresh tower. And we need more. We need more logs. Oh no. Why are these guys not getting the logs? 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 Okay, maybe let's how much planks? Yeah, I'm not really using that many logs. We should be fine. Got 4 guys mining. These guys should be hammering out wood. It's because they're not happy about the corpses, which I can't do anything about because you guys aren't getting the logs I need to build Faith Hall to remove the corpses to make you guys happy. So we're in a bit of a death spiral at the moment, literally. Oh, the Hooded Stranger's back. Okay, well I know this woman was nice, so we are going to greet her once more. Thank you. I did need the food, so I'll definitely take that. And I think we've made it to winter. I don't think we're going to survive another winter, to be honest. I'm not doing well. But I can see I made some mistakes here. What I should have done was get this mine going a lot earlier, so... Building in the game is very slow too, because like, you know, the goblins, right? There's not like we've got whole building crews. These little tiny creatures are struggling to build things. We're getting there. We're going to make it to winter. That's the goal. Okay. I think we're doing a lot better now. We're actually getting wood. I mean, it's slow, but I think you guys need to speed things up a bit. Okay, finally. Finally. I don't know what these guys are doing. They're not really... Let me see if I can assign someone else. Okay, finally, we're making some progress. Good. All right, so I can now build a watchtower. Actually, no. First things first. Faith Hall. I can't yet. That's okay. Watchtower it is. We'll build it here. Okay. Surely you guys... Oh, finally. Okay. There we go. Get some goblins on the go. We got wood. Okay, we've got another horde coming. Oh, and this looks nasty. Well, I guess we're going to ride it out. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to make it this winter, but that's okay. That's part of the experience. You know, you'll learn. This will be my third attempt at the game, but I do recommend you don't play this on the casual mode. If you play a lot of city builders, I think part of the fun is trying to figure out how to survive and how to build. I don't mind getting smoked if it's if I get a little bit better next time. As even though if this isn't particularly a roguelike per se, but it is a Oh, I just realized these guys are going to attack this. straight away. And you need a watchtower. So the problem is I've got too many spots to defend. I've got to defend here, I've got to defend here. It's kind of hard to keep my city running, especially when I've got to have goblins at all of these points. I don't have enough people to go around, especially since I've lost some of my population. I think first we're going to have to assign a goblin there. I think we need to have one goblin in every tower at least. 2 in the main tower, obviously. We want that to be manned at all times. Although, maybe, yeah, it's probably easy to get someone in the central tower. It's a bit harder to get someone in the remote towers. So let's get someone there. I don't think we're going to have this built in time. I think we're going to get hit here. Let's add a priority on that. It's going to be one hell of a war. Have I got weapons? I've been making weapons. Hey, look, we've got weapons now. So we've got a better chance. At least these guys are properly armed. If they have to go to war, they got the resources for it. The question is, these guys going to get this built quick enough? Yeah, this would be a really good opportunity to get some vehicles or some creatures. Problem is, the only transportable or the only vehicles that were wargs, but that's late game. We need tons of meat to keep the wargs happy, which we don't have any meat right now. We need like a pig pen. We need to be able to breed our own animals. Just the wargs aren't eating me. That's okay though. We've got the watchtowers. The fires are burning. These guys are hopefully collecting bones very slowly. We have got wood coming in, and these guys. Oh wow, we're running out of firewood. You boys better start cracking out the wood because we need a ton. Winter's coming, and they do use wood for the homes year round, but during the winter, it's a lot slower. So, I wonder if we got any frogs. Frogs? Oh, we got frogs. Okay, nice. All right, I am going to do something here. I'm going to move my frog catcher. We made it to winter. Our fourth winter or fifth winter. These guys are being very lazy though. They're not building this. I have. Oh no, he's just very slow. I've got 2 goblins. I don't dare take any of my city watch away. Maybe we'll get rid of you and get you. See, losing those two goblins has kind of crippled me a bit. All right, boys, you just need to make it through the winter. I know we don't have a lot of wood. I'm doing something about that at the moment. We've got 2 gobbies chopping as much wood as we can get. And I might... No, yeah, no, we'll leave them go. Oh, we got an enemy incoming. Here we go. It's boogaloo time. Defense time, boys. Everybody on it. Attack! Use your newly acquired weapons. What do I pay you guys for? Oh, we're not winning. We are not winning. That is a lot of undead. Okay, I don't know what some of the goblins are doing. I think only the ones that are war-minded will attack, so... The watchtower is firing. But our weapons are hilariously underpowered compared to these skeleton armies that are tearing through the village. If I lose a house, I can live with that. I'd rather that than lose a goblin, so I can rebuild. I've got reserves of wood. Well, some. Oh, this is going to be a hard winter. We're only going to just make it. Have we done it? Have we turned it back? Yes. We did it. We didn't lose. I think we may have lost one goblin. When I know what happened there. I went into defense mode and he was building. And basically, because I went to defense mode, he didn't come back. He actually started defending that area and he died, unfortunately. So there goes my ability to get a achievement for 5 years running. But it doesn't matter. We survived probably one of the harshest winters so far in a game that's surprisingly difficult. Now, I would love to continue playing this game. I do have some other games to show you tonight, and I wanted to show you some of the other games, and one of which Frost's already mentioned. When I do a follow-up stream on this, I may play 6-7 years in and show you the bigger city game. So when we've got a farm, or not a farm, when we've got a forge going, we've got a mine going, when we've expanded the city and my population is a bit bigger than what it currently is. It's a very slow burner game. And even though a year is only about 20 minutes or so, it can take, to get to where we are now, it can take quite a while. And it's very easy for you to get yourself into a death spiral if you don't use your resources effectively in the early game. There's a lot to worry about. And I think one of the things I like the most is that the game really punishes, it punishes you for expanding too quickly, and it rewards you for really thinking around the shortcomings of your goblins. And we've made it. We've got a few cold goblins, but we got just enough firewood that we should be able to limp all the way through winter, and we've got just enough food to make it through. I think we're going to be able to make it through the summer. It's just around the corner, so another winter survived. We've got a few goblins not happy about some of the recent deaths, but it's a hard world we live in. But we're going to move on to we're going to have to move on to the next game. But I'll come back and try this one out. If you're a fan of games like Frostpunk, if you like city building, this is a really, really good option. Don't write it off as just a simple, gag game about goblins. It's actually really well thought out. And the way the game works is it's really clever in that you are goblins. You're not going to be able to build gigantic medieval cities. You're going to have to work around their shortcomings and their weaknesses in order to survive. They're not a very powerful race. They're very weak. They're very underpowered. And sometimes there we go. I've just made it 16 years into the game, thanks to this. Thanks to the latest achievement that's dropped in. It's a really fun game, and I've had a lot of fun working out the mechanics. I may go back and do another run of this though. We did take a few casualties that I'm not happy about, and I think learning what I did, there's probably a few things I could have done better in the early game. But if you want to see more, let me know. But we're going to move on to the next game. And I'm going to save.